Hello, 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 people! Good afternoon, or actually good evening. It's 7 p.m., baby, 7 p.m. Monday. We are going live. Let's have a lot of fun. Today we're gonna have a very special guest. For now, there's nobody yet. Então, vamos dar 5 minutinhos aí pra galera ir entrando. Conforme for entrando, vai mandando o seu coraçãozinho pra nós. Vamos dar alguns minutinhos aí para a galera receber a notification que nós estamos online. How are you doing, people? How are you doing? How was your weekend? I hope you're doing great. Oh shit, you can't hear me. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please let me know. I don't know, you comment down here or send your heart down here. The more hearts you send, the better it is for the people that would like to participate, because this life can be a life. This life can be delivered for many other people. Okay, so excellent. People are hearing me. Excellent. English with Mrs. here, Mona, Ferrero Marcelo. All right. Teacher Erika is here. Yes. Hi, Erika. Good evening. It's working. Okay, thank you very much. So I'm just gonna wait. What time is it? All right, it's 7 and 2, or it's 2 past 7. I'm gonna wait just 1 or 2 more minutes before we get started. All right, very good. So people, I would like to know, where are you from? Tell me down here, where are you from? Okay. We are going to start in 2 minutes. So live with, I'm gonna put you here, Erika. Melhore Seu Inglês. Very good. Live with, where are you from, people? Let me know. With Melhore Seu Inglês. Oh my God. Melhore Seu Inglês. About. Alright. Phrasal verbs. I think people will get tired of phrasal verbs. Central, Bahia, São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro. Alright, amazing people. Really, really good. We are going to start. Erika, I have just received your request. I'm going to accept it right now. So I guess everybody's prepared. It's 7 o'clock. Most of people are getting back home right now. They're commuting. So let's get started. I hope you guys are great, and we're gonna rock and roll together here. All right. The live today is gonna be 100% in English, and we are going to have a really, really, really special guest, teacher Erika from Melhore Seu Inglês. She is amazing. She has lots of experience in English, and I'm sure she's got a lot to teach us all, including me, all right? Or including myself. Here we go. It's time to get started. Hi, Sharifi, I hope you're doing great. Hi, Laremi, hope you're doing great. Thank you for coming up with us. Getting along with us. We are going to talk about phrasal verbs. Yay!
All right. Hello.
All right. She's here. Good evening, Erika. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. What about you? How are you?
I am great for sure. I am much more excited now because we're going to have a lot of fun, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. And thank you so much for the introduction. That was amazing. Spectacular.
Really?
Very nice. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, awesome. So I guess a lot of people know you around here because I know you are, let's say, known on Instagram, very well known.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty nice, or it is at hand, for you to introduce yourself, tell us about your experience and everything. So feel free.
All right. So my name is Erika. I'm an English teacher. I have been teaching English for many, many, many years now. I'm not going to say how many. Many, many years. I can say before the internet, that's when I started. Oh my God. And I think that's it. I live in Belo Horizonte. People usually ask that. So I'm Brazilian. I live in Belo Horizonte. So I think that's about it. If people have questions here, just go ahead and ask questions and we'll answer them.
Yeah, okay, awesome. Well, I'm pretty sure all of you guys, I mean, people from Minas Gerais, they are very touched with everything that has been happening. So you guys have got our, let's say, huge, affective hug, you know.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was going to say that it is so sad, so, you know. Oh, and one thing that I heard today, actually, I got some messages. Because I think that Israeli people, they're coming here to help.
Yeah.
They don't speak Portuguese, and people here don't speak English.
Damn. So there you go.
This is a problem. Well, and all of you guys, you know how important English is, so don't waste time. Do not waste time, right? That's what I say. We have technology. I'm all for using technology in an intelligent way. Don't waste time using technology in a way that will not help you. Use it to learn English, for example, right? Follow teachers like Teacher Bruno.
Listen it up. Listen it up. That is really important. Despite we are having help from other countries, despite they are offering themselves and their technology to help us out, there we have a barrier, you know. So what should be a help probably is going to be something, I don't know, a disturbance maybe. So people,
it could be.
Don't waste your time, please. Let's study English. Let's practice. That's why we're here, right?
And they need volunteers. So this is, you know, for all of you. If you feel like volunteering, just go ahead. It won't be hard to find out information about it.
So if you are from BH or Minas Gerais in general, of course, all around Brazil, if you would like to volunteer, speak some English, that's going to be very helpful for those families that have been, let's say, struggling with that huge and drastic situation.
Yes, disaster.
Excellent. So, Erika, we have combined that we would talk a little bit, or we would teach and practice our favorite phrasal verbs. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I love it. I love the idea.
Nice. I would like to know, how do you introduce this topic for your students? How do you teach it?
Usually I tell the students to use some kind of material, like an article, usually an article together with an audio recording. They listen to it, and then I tell them to pay attention to when they notice those phrasal verbs, because in this case they have a context, you know, so if, you know, they can of course use a dictionary, Google even, or something like that, but being in touch with language in context, I think it helps us a lot, right? Yeah. Another, not just text, for example, I was listening because I didn't have many ideas. So what did I decide to do? To listen to a podcast. This is an exercise that I recommend. So listen.
You decided to do that?
Yeah, that's what I had this idea and I said, oh my God, I should tell my students to do this. And what did I do? I was listening to a podcast that I like a lot, and I knew that for sure they would use phrasal verbs. So I said, oh, let's see what phrasal verbs they will use in this episode.
Okay.
It's a lot, because they use it a lot, right? So I just got a few. Actually, I got like 10, but of course we don't need to go over all of them.
Yeah.
just a few. But just to show you that how important phrasal verbs are in everyday speech, right? That's what people use when they talk. Not so much when they write, unless it's something very informal, you know, a message to a friend or something. But in oral speech, yes, a lot. Talking to your friend, family, yes. So yeah, an idea is to read and try to detect phrasal verbs in the text, or listen and try to detect phrasal verbs as you listen. And then you write them down, make a list, and then you can use flashcards, spaced repetition system, or I don't know. I've been using the gold list method to learn vocabulary and things like it's like flashcards.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, and then use some kind of strategy that works for you to remember, because this is the problem, right? People learn the phrasal verbs and then they say, oh, I never remember which one I should use when. So yeah, you need to use it. Yeah.
All right, so there you go. We've got our first tip. Shanji, first of all, Shanji, thank you very much for your compliment, buddy. For those of you that do not know what a phrasal verb is a main verb, or it's a verb, you know, a normal verb that is connected to a particle, all right? That is connected to a particle. And these two things, these two little boys together, they form a new meaning. They have, or they together, they have a new meaning. For example, if we put here work, you already know the meaning of work. But when we put together work and the particle out, work out, we could say that workout is like to go to the gym or to make something work, right? For example, Erika and I, a few weeks ago, we had a problem in our life. Actually, I had a connection problem, but I made it work out, you know? So I worked it out. I solved the problem. So basically, this is a phrasal verb. And as Erika said, she basically uses or learns or teaches phrasal verbs into a context or within a context. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I had an idea earlier, but I don't know if this would be too hard, like to explain what the phrasal verb is, like to give the context and ask the followers here, the people who are watching the live, to try to guess which phrasal verb it is. I'm not sure. We could try and see if it works. Yeah. And I don't know how hard it would be. It depends, of course, on the phrasal verb. Yeah.
Exactly. So people that have been entering, joining us, welcome. And of course, feel free to interact with us, send your questions, your messages. We will read those messages for sure, because that's why we are here, like to interact and help you the most we can. So Erika, feel free, you can start. Yeah, but then again, I don't know, the first one that I have here, it will be a little hard. This phrasal verb, it's not hard to understand. It's just because, but you will connect it with your English learning and to you, this is for you followers. So this phrasal verb, I will explain first and then say what it is. It helps us get one small piece of information and connect it with other pieces of information. So you have a small piece and you connect with other pieces and it becomes a big thing like that. It becomes a chunk. Chunk é pedaço, né? I don't know. I always tell my students that chunk means pedaço because they don't understand. So chunk is like that, pedaço of what? Of the language. I connect chunk with when we connect the words. An example. So the phrasal verb is to chunk something up. To chunk up. That's a new one for me. Thank you.
This is a new one. Yeah, it was for me too. And actually, it's new on the internet, I think, because I was looking it up, didn't find it. It was very hard. to find it connected with languages. You can find it connected with something else. But the podcast I listen to is about English. They teach English and they use this phrasal verb. So this is very cool to
like,
just chunk it up.
Connect two things or link up two things.
Exactly. So for example, you're reading a text and then you find a preposition and then you go you go crazy, you freak out because there is a preposition and prepositions are a problem. But then what do? You take a look at the word that goes right after that preposition. Let's say the preposition is under. Yes. And then you say, oh my God, under, what's under doing here? And then the next word is pressure. Okay. So you connect the two words. You're chunking information up. And then instead of saying, oh my God, I need to check up under by itself on the dictionary. No, the whole thing, the whole chunk is under pressure. It has a meaning, right? To be under pressure. So when you chunk something up, you connect the words and you examine the meaning in a general, generic sense.
You analyze the big picture, let's say.
Exactly. For example, instead of a home, and then some people freak out again because they don't know the difference between home and house, right? But then the word that goes right before is go. Yeah. And then you say, oh, wait a second. There is a pattern here. Go home, go home, go home. This is a chunk. This is a small chunk with two words, right? But it's a chunk. We don't say go house. We say go home. This is a chunk. These two words go together. So this is a phrasal verb and a tip at the same time.
Thank you.
Chunk it up.
I honestly, I remember myself doing this when I was a beginner or a student, but I did not know that it was a chunk, the name or I don't know, the meaning of that. I just, that's okay, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm frozen.
Yeah, don't worry. But I remember like, I want to say this little thing in Portuguese. For example, I'm gonna tell you like, this is the bone of my work. This is the bone of my work. Translating, that would be são ossos do ofício. But of course, it's not correct in English. So I would go on the internet and search, search about it. Like, all right, so that's not how they do it. So I guess I started learning these chunks or these connections, two or three words together by being curious and researching or searching on the internet.
Wonderful. Yeah. So that's it. I'm still frozen here, but yes.
Don't worry, that's okay.
It's just paying attention at words that go together. Sometimes they're often together or always together. So try to learn those chunks, right?
Okay.
And use them. So when you do that, you chunk it up. I think that's why I'm frozen. I was posting the comment here. Chunk it up.
Let me try that. Chunk.
That's how it looks. Chunk it up.
Chunk up is equal, let's say, link or connect.
Yeah. Yes. Something. Yes. And to create a whole, to get a meaning from a group of words. Yes.
Okay. Very good. So, guys, the first tip and the first phrasal verb taught by teacher Erika is here. Chunk up, link or connect something, or actually two words or three or whatever, two things bringing a new meaning. So
just another thing to add here. When you find a word in a text, ask yourself this question.
Awesome.
What is this word part of? What is this word?
I'm writing this here.
Yes. Yeah, what is this part of? Try to find where the other friends are, you know? Yeah, and this might be a cool thing to do. But I found it out today. I will tell my students tomorrow about this. Actually.
Okay, awesome. Well, we got it first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Excellent. So now I'm going to I'm going to try to use my phrasal verb without telling my phrasal verb. So people, those of you who are online here with us, pay attention, okay? Pay attention, because you're gonna have to discover my phrasal verb. So this is the phrase. You're gonna have to discover my phrasal verb. All right, people, you are going to have to discover my phrasal verb. So what is the phrasal verb that I could substitute discover for? Let us know. What do you think, Erika?
I think I know, but I'll wait for people to guess. Take a guess.
Okay, very good. Let's see if you guys are paying attention, if you guys are participating and take your notes. Let's go.
And this is interesting because discover is similar to our word in Portuguese, descobrir, right? So we have a tendency to use discover. If we know this word, we tend to use it. But in oral speech, we tend to use the phrasal verb, right?
Exactly. That is what you think.
Find out.
Find out.
Or there is another one.
Figure out. Could be also.
Yes. Figure something out. Yes, definitely. Yeah, find out. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're practically the same.
Yeah,
right?
I use them the same.
Yeah, find out, teacher. Aida, I don't know how to pronounce her name because she's not Brazilian. In Brazil, we say Aida, right? Aida.
Yeah, exactly.
Figure it out. There you go.
Figure it out. Yes. Yeah, amazing. Very good.
Figure something out, to find the solution for something, right? To discover something. Great.
Exactly.
This is a good one. Yeah.
Let's give them our examples, Erika. For example, today I figured out how to record my computer screen. Let's say screen.
Oh.
Today I have figured out how to record my computer screen. Just one example. Can you give us one example, Erika, please?
Yeah, today I figured out how to pronounce internet in American English, because I always say internet with this T, but Americans, or I wouldn't say all of them, but a great part of the Americans, they would say internet. Yeah. Internet. And this is so weird, because when we see the word, and actually in a dictionary, for example, and even if you listen to the recording the dictionary provides, it's usually internet, right? So they exaggerate and all the sounds, internet. I tell my students to do that, I do that. But I was watching this video where the teacher was saying, no, don't do that, because people don't talk that way. They don't say internet, they say internet. Something like that. So,
exactly, yeah. I've heard, I don't remember very much, but I guess when we have the letter T after the letter N, we don't pronounce T. Internet and others.
Internet. Yes. That's a good tip. That's a good pronunciation tip. Yeah.
Like interesting.
International.
Like
I'm thinking. Interesting or international, right? International.
Exactly. But it's weird though, right?
Yeah, it's very weird. You have to get used to it. Listen a lot, right? I posted here a site. I don't know if you know, it's called Youglish.
I've heard about it.
This is the site the teacher recommended, because we can, if you don't know how a word is pronounced,
Okay.
By people in their everyday lives. You type it in the search field, and then it will search YouTube for,
I know that.
Yeah, for clips with the word. So there are different people pronouncing that same word, and then you get the pattern. Because I was wondering, how am I going to learn this specific word, you know? So this site is perfect for that. Perfect. Yeah. So then I did, yeah.
I guess there is another website, but one of them, I'm not sure, one of them we can't download. I guess this Youglish, you can download those little short movies or recordings.
Yeah.
And you can insert them in your Instagram videos. I've done one, I guess, one or two using those little videos.
I don't know. I don't know about that, because knowing the site, the student can go there and do their search and practice, right? Because it's very important to listen again and again and again and practice and repeat and compare different people saying the same word. And this is nice. So I figured it out. I figured it out today, how to pronounce internet.
Internet, and, really good.
Internet, yes.
Excellent. All right, very good. So go ahead and introduce us your second favorite phrasal verb.
Yes, this phrasal verb is a bit of a problem for the students. I think it's simple. We use it a lot. But they don't use the two words that are necessary. Okay. They only use one of them. So it means to, it's simple. It means to return. So for example, you're traveling to another country, and then you're returning to Brazil, or you're visiting someone, you're, which one is it? Do you know?
I know it. All right, people, I'm going to give you a few seconds, you know, because I know that one.
So you go to school and you return home, right? You know, it means that. But people usually don't use the verb for some reason. They only use the particle. There you go.
Yeah.
Yes. Come back, Menezes. My Menezes. There you go.
Menezes. Really good. Congratulations.
Perfect.
There you go. Come back. Yeah.
Come back. So, guys, this is so important. Don't say, I back home. I back to Brazil. I went, you know, I went to visit my friend, and then I back home. I backed home. Don't say that. It's two words. Come back. Come back. Come back home. There you go. So this is a very common phrasal verb, right? To come back.
Exactly. Okay. Well, you work at home, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay, very good. But I know by looking at your Insta stories and everything that you guys go for a running in the morning, or no?
Yeah, no, we go for a walk. Not for a run, but for a walk. Yeah.
All right, very good. So, okay, sorry.
No, go ahead.
So, what time do you guys come back home?
Yes, we come back home after around 2 hours. Yeah, it's usually 1 hour and a half, 2 hours, and then we come back home after that, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, we walk a lot. It's not every day, but yeah, when we're not exercising, working out, we are walking, and then we come back home. We come back home. And there is something interesting too, because we have come back and go back. Right?
Yeah.
So
cool.
Yeah, this is 2 in 1, so you can say 2 phrasal verbs later. But this is different too, because when I come back, I come from a place where I am, a place of origin. But how do I explain that? And then when a person goes back, like, I don't know, a person from another country, there are many people, the Israelis, they are here in Minas Gerais. They're helping out there in Brumadinho, etc. And after a while, they will go back. They
exactly.
Yes, they will return, but they will return there, away from here. They will go back to their countries. And so there is this difference, right? Go back and come back.
Erika, would you like to try to come back again, or would you like to
come back? There you go.
Come back again, and
let's try.
I'll send a request for you, and then you can like start moving, you know, again.
yeah. Let me try again. Just a second.
Okay. All right, I used to walk in the park here in Rio 3 times a week and come back quickly. Really good, Carlos, really good. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. But yes, I understand your point. It's because, well, there is this security question, right? So here we go. All right. Yes, I've just accepted it. Okay. Okay, I guess she is entering.
Okay,
really good.
I'm moving again.
Yeah, excellent, very good. Okay, so we were talking about come back. I'm going to use the same main verb that you used, but in a different way. Okay. So let's say here, let me give you one example. Yesterday I had a difficulty in the kitchen, you know, I had a difficulty in the kitchen, but I oh my gosh, how can I say that? Oh my goodness. But I found a new way to solve the problem. So I brought a new idea to make something work out. So yesterday I had a problem, but I came with a solution.
Okay, should I wait? I'm going to wait a little bit because oh, I can't see the old comments, only the new comments. But yeah, Menezes, right?
Menezes. Yeah.
She got it right the other time. Yeah.
There was a comment here from Carlos Blackbird. I'm gonna read it for you. I used to walk in the park here in Rio de Janeiro 3 times a week and come back quickly.
Come back quickly. There you go. Perfect, Carlos. Yeah. You can't stay long, right? Explain again.
Very good. So,
yes.
All right. I was having a little bit of a difficulty at home doing something in the kitchen, but I came with a solution.
Yes, this is good.
With a solution. So
this is actually a chunk. This is a chunk. This is an example of a chunk.
Exactly. I need to
figure it out. Yes, Menezes. Wow, you're awesome. Yes. So
exactly. Well done. All right. Well, if you would like to go, or should we wait a little bit more?
I don't know. So come blah 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 with a solution. What is the particle?
All right, yeah, it's just a very simple part. I'm gonna give you guys 3 options: out, on, or up. Okay, so I came out with a solution, I came on with a solution, or I came up with a solution. Let's see who guesses it. Who takes it first?
Let's go.
Oh, there she goes. There she goes.
Yes! Oh my God! Yeah, Carlos! Great job!
Yeah!
Yes! Psicologia, Fé. Excellent. There you go.
So I think when we are giving them their phrasal verb for them to discover, it should be better for us to give the 3 options of particles.
Options. This is great. Yes.
So yes, I came up with a solution and I solved my problem. That's like I kind of invented or figured out a new, I don't know, solution for that special problem.
Come up with something. Yes. So this is a very good example of a chunk. Come up with a solution. Come up with a solution. 5 words. So if you're reading a text and you see the word solution, you might expect to see this phrasal verb around it, right? Or, you know, these words, because they usually go together. This is a great one. Yeah. Good job.
Yeah. Okay, very good. So yes, what is your, I don't know, what is your thinking, or what do you think, what do you do to come up with a solution when you have, I don't know, a little problem, Erika?
Oh yeah, this is actually a great question. When I have a problem and I need to come up with a solution, I have no idea what to do, there are a few things that I do. One of them is to go to bed and sleep. Sleep. And then I wake up the next day and usually I come up with a solution early in the morning. And another way is to go for a long walk. I have so many, you know, I come up with so many solutions when I'm walking. Yeah, this is fantastic. I recommend this if you to everyone, because you're doing some. I used to do that. Yeah, it's amazing because sometimes you have a problem in the back of your head, the back of your mind, and then, you know, it's literally inspiration. What? I need to. You can read. I need
to come up with a solution for my bank account. It's always red.
Oh yeah, you need to come up with a solution. Yes, that's a good one. Yeah.
I hope you can come up with a solution, because, well, that gives you, or can give you, a big headache for sure.
There you go. Yes, come up with a solution.
You were commenting about walking, and I don't know, it was a way, or it is a way for you to come up with new things and everything. Yes, I used to do that last year when I had this habit of running and everything. But now I haven't been doing that. But honestly, there are, I don't know, some days I feel the need, you know, the necessity for a walk or something, because I don't know why, I don't know how, but it just lets like lots of hormones out. And,
yes. And we relax, we are relaxed and breathing more. There's more oxygen in our head. There are more hormones, and there are so many things that go on when we are exercising. So it's a good way to come up with new ideas. And again, connecting that with Brumadinho one more time, right? People are trying to come up with solutions there are so many problems right now for the families, for everybody. And coming up with solutions is what people are doing the most right now here. Yeah. This is a great phrasal verb. I love it. I love it.
Okay, very good. So now you can come up with your third phrasal verb.
Another phrasal verb?
Yeah.
This one is easy. I think it's very easy. And so when we want to say that something is happening, it's another way to say happen. So what's happening? What's happening? Sometimes take place, right? So what's happening over there? What's happening in Brumadinho right now? Or, you know, I think it would be, would you like me to give the options for the prepositions? Is it necessary?
Kind of, yeah.
WhatsApp,
WhatsApp
it's a good question. What's happening is the same as WhatsApp, but what phrasal verb could mean happening? There you go, Psicologia, Fê, good job. Wonderful. Yeah. There you go. You guys are sharp. what's going on? What's going on? What's happening? So yeah, whenever you want to mean that happening, you can say going on, go on. What went on? So you can, of course, conjugate this verb, right? What was going on? Or what went on, right? Or what is going on? What goes on there? Any verb tense. Remember that you can conjugate these verbs.
What goes on in your mind?
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So psychologia, if you're a psychologist, you can ask that. What is going on with you? What's going on?
Awesome, awesome. Very good. So let me ask you a question with that. What's going on, or what? No. This I cannot employ this way.
What's going on in your life? What's going on? What's going on Netflix? I don't know. Like what's going on? No. How can we use it?
Popping out.
There you go. Yes, you can say like, there's a lot going on in my life right now. Right? There is a lot going on. I'm very busy.
What's going on with your English classes project? Like, is there a new project?
Yes.
Or?
Yes. What's going on? Yeah, there are some projects. We can use it that way. I'm crazy. There was no verb on my phrase. I'm sorry. No, yeah, there actually was a verb. What is? Is a verb. No phrasal verb. Yeah, no phrasal verb, but there was a verb. Is. What is up? What's up? but it's good.
You know, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I truly believe that we never make mistakes. We are always learning. So, you know, just let go. Just let go.
Yes. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? What's going on? Sure, that's excellent. Excellent.
Okay.
Or,
good.
Yeah. Or this has been going on for years. What has been going on for years? Can you give me an example? Corruption in government has been going on for years, right? What else?
Dam fiscalization problems have been going on in Brazil also. Like, there's no, I don't know, there is no authority to look into it. I don't know.
Yeah. Someone to make some pressure, right? And there is these problems have been going on for many years. There are many problems.
And if nobody does anything, nothing will be different, or nothing will change.
Yeah. Yes, we need to pay more attention and be more active. I think now with the internet we can be more. How can I say that?
We can be more active.
Be more active and do more, right? And because we know things faster now, things are kind of, we hear the news it's instant, right? So
exactly.
Yeah, I think it's a way to be more present. I don't know, more.
Present.
Yeah. And to do things
proactive, more active.
Proactive. There you go. Yes. Okay. There you go.
All right, very good. So here it goes, followers. The third phrasal verb. I am going to tell you, doesn't matter what has been going on in your English studies, doesn't matter what's been going on here in your little mind, your struggles, your difficulties, you have to keep calm and
oh my God, that's everybody knows that. Come on, guys. Come on. Vai Menezes, Psicologia, Carlos, who else?
Yeah, this one is really much used, I guess, in England. I keep calm and...
Yeah. Tan, yes.
Like that. No, please don't say keep calm and drink beer. No, it's not like that.
Keep calm and watch Netflix. No.
Yeah.
No.
Instagram, there is
Again.
always a delay. Okay, so you guys, if you've been having some difficulties or struggles, or if you've been thinking about giving up, you should keep calm and on.
And
take it easy. Yeah, okay.
take it easy.
Chunk.
Yeah.
Nice chunk.
It's a chunk. There you go. It is a chunk.
Yeah.
But it's a phrasal verb, and here, take it easy is more of a chunk, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So remember, it's a verb and a preposition and a particle.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys an option. Almost, Carlos. Almost.
A little bit more British. A little bit more British.
You guys are getting the idea, yeah?
Yeah, it means keep going. It means that, exactly that. It means to move on also. Actually, it's a little bit different, but...
The same, it's like, there is the
it's
same
a little bit
little idea.
more British.
Keep
Do
calm.
you remember those posters?
Yes. Yes,
Yes,
here.
it started. Oh, do you have a poster like that? Oh, you can see it.
No.
They're almost there. They're almost there, Teacher Bruno. Move away now.
Almost.
Go ahead.
No, it's
Almost.
with on. The phrasal verb is with on. So keep calm and on. It is British.
It's British.
Yeah.
I keep got it.
Carlos is just shooting.
I'm going to mimic the verb. Can I mimic the verb?
Okay.
Like this?
You should.
Like this?
You should take
Stand
into
up.
account that little boy. You
Like
see that little boy there? That little soldier.
Yeah. Oh, so cool. That's so cool. Nice.
Yeah. Almost. Yeah.
What is this action here? Like, I don't know. This action here. What am I doing? What am I doing? Look. This is not very natural because I should be walking and yeah, I'm holding.
Okay.
But what is this? Yes, all right.
There you go.
380, carry on.
Yeah,
there you
keep
go.
calm and carry on. Carlos came up with that, yeah.
All right, Carlos.
That's it. So you guys keep calm and carry on. All right, most of you used go on, go ahead, like keep going. They are all right, you know, they are all right. They've got the same meaning, but specifically this verb that I was using is carry on. So amazing.
Yeah. There you go. I think that this is a British phrasal verb, and this is just to show that we are not so much in contact with British English as we are with American English, right?
Yeah.
So, but the poster became famous, and the phrasal verb is everywhere. To carry on. So now you know. Yeah, that was cool. I love that.
Just keep calm and carry on, people. You know, a lot of students ask me, teacher, what should I do? All right, you know, you can do this, you can do that, but you have to choose what you like more. If you want to study at home, awesome. If you don't want to study at home, okay, take your time. But if you are in doubt, like, oh, should I study with music or should I study with, I don't know, a podcast? First, take your time, choose what you like. So you have to test. You have to test. Test studying with a song, test studying with a podcast. And then you choose, you know. But you have to keep in mind, that you cannot connect the dots looking forward. You can just connect the dots looking backwards. What does it mean? It means that you are probably worrying too much about the future if your actions will value or will worth something or anything.
Yes.
But I have to tell you, keep calm and carry on, because everything and anything you do related to English, in the future, when you look backwards, you will say like, oh yeah, thank God I did it.
Yes.
Basically,
perfect.
Keep calm, carry on.
Yeah, because you made it count. You made it count, right? You studied and you learned, and everything you learn counts. So just relax and continue, carry on. Just move, this problem with anxiety, right? That we need to learn how to control anxiety. What you're saying is perfect. So just look back, take a look at how far you've come, and keep doing what you're doing. Carry on studying, practicing.
I think I don't know whether it was you or another teacher, but somebody posted like, instead of wondering how far you need to go, I don't know, look back and see how far you have come, you know?
Yeah, yes.
Something like this.
Yeah.
It makes all sense.
It makes sense, yes. Because we forget that it is, and actually what I do, because I study languages too, what I do, because I don't rely on my memory is not good. What I do is I write down, I journal, I use trackers. Yes, this is so good, because you can look in a very, objective way how much you have done. Because it's, right?
You are the perfect student ever. Yes, people start using notebook, for God's sake.
Oh, yes, I have a huge one. You have seen my notebook, right?
Yes, I have.
Yes, it's this thick.
Where is mine? Okay, here's mine.
You have yours there with you?
Please don't judge me. I know I pay my bills and I speak English. I am a married man, but yes, I am.
What? Yeah, well, for me, it's okay. But Bruno always says that. Keep calm and carry on. Yeah.
You guys already know my what we say is not jingle. Jingle, is it?
Your motto. Your
motto.
Motto.
That's it. Thank you.
Motto.
Yeah.
Motto.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever makes you happy, right? Whatever makes you happy.
Okay, very good. So Erika, I guess we've got time for one more. Feel free, go ahead and let it out.
Okay, this one is connected with time, okay? Time. When we have this idea that when we want to say that time.
Oh.
Yeah, we use it with the word time. So time. Pum, pum, pum. Very quickly. How would you fill in the gap? Time, dun, dun, very quickly. So when it's a synonym with passes, right? Passes. So
yes.
Or past or will pass, but
okay, I know that.
So it's a verb of movement. And there is, time is over. It's not over. It's just that the time is passing.
Is this, right? Time is this.
This one too, it's the same. It's not the same, but it's very close to the one I have here in hand, but the meaning is very, very close. Yes. Time out. Well, it's time. Okay, time is not, it's not part of the phrasal verb. Then you have the phrasal verb, the two words. Should I say one of the two words?
Yes, one of them is
the particle. Go, the preposition that I have is by.
Okay, I know that.
So a verb and by. Time.
All right.
By very quickly.
Very good. So I would say, depending on what we have, I would say time flew by very quickly, or time went by or goes by very quickly.
There you go. There you go. That's it. That's it. So what I have here is go by.
Okay.
But yes, to fly by, right? Time flew by. Wait a minute, oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We don't have much time now because
time goes by very quickly.
There you go.
Or so we could also say we are running out of time.
Yes, now we're definitely running out of time. We have only a few minutes left. This is another great one, to run out of, a phrasal verb with two particles. No? Run out of something. Run out of time, run out of paper, run out of whatever. But yes.
Cash, money, whatever.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That goes without saying, right? Running out of cash, running out of money. Yes.
Exactly.
That's a great one.
Anyway,
yeah, so
really good.
If you don't know, if you don't know this one, to go by, but use it with time, because it can be used in other ways too, different ways. But here it's connected with time. Okay.
Perfect.
You can also say time is going by very slowly, right, or very fast, whatever. You can play it around with it.
It's passing very slowly or quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can.
I've got one more, and this one, it is, there is a non-literal meaning, okay? I'm going to explain, and I'm going to tell it because we are at 56 minutes, so we've got just a few minutes here. All right, so you guys, I know you love English, that's why you're here with us, and thank you very much, you, Erika, and all of you followers being here with us for 56 amazing minutes.
Yes, thank you.
So I would tell you that you should live English, you know. So this live English, or you should get most books, songs, podcasts, texts, listenings, audios, recordings, and you have to, you know, get them all, and you know what I mean? Get them all in your mouth, or in your heart, or here in your head. This is a non-literal phrasal verb meaning that is eat it up, you know, eat it up, or live it up, please, you know, incorporate this in your life, incorporate this, and just get them all, and I don't know, use all the possibilities and tools that you have at hand. Yeah, well, that's great. That's awesome. I like that. Maybe you should eat up the internet. Yeah, exactly. Eat up the internet. Internet, right? Internet. I'm still practicing. There you go. Should eat up the internet. Yes. Use all the resources. We can also use eat up with food, of course, when you are eating something and you still have some food in your plate, and we say oh, come on, eat it up, eat it up, eat it up. You have to eat everything. Everything. So we have literal and non-literal meaning. Both we can use there. Different contexts, of course. Yes. I love that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Very good. So, Erika, we are here. We've got 1 minute and a half. First of all, I'd like to thank you very much. And I really, really appreciate it. I had a blast here with you. I would give you these a few minutes here to give your final words, your considerations for all these amazing followers. Feel free. Well, keep studying English. Let me see if I can use all the phrasal verbs, because time goes by very fast. So don't miss, you know, any chance to learn. What else? Chunk it up. Let's review the phrasal verbs. Chunk things up, chunk words up. Do you remember? Let's see if they remember. Chunk up, figure out, come up with, carry on, eat up. Come back. Go on, chunk it up. What else? Go by. I think that's it, right? Oh, and go. Yes. Okay, that's great. So thank you so much. I loved this live stream. I would love to do it again. Thank you, followers. You were great. Yes, you were great. I love it.
Come back, yes, and you too, Menezes, come back, always.
We're gonna come back another time together for sure.
Yeah.
All right, guys,
You're welcome.
got Instagram is telling me we've got 20 seconds, so thank you all very much. It was amazing. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it, and I'm looking forward for to another time, to another live stream.
Sure.
Thank you, Erika.
Sure, great.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.